Hello, everybody. My name is Sir Raphael, and I will be teaching you environmental studies for class 2. Now, everybody, take out your Wonder World environmental studies textbooks and turn with me to page number 36, lesson number 7, houses. All right. Now, today we will be learning about houses. You live in a house, I live in a house, everybody lives in houses, right? Why do we need houses to live? Today we will be learning about that. Okay, so let us read. All of us need a safe place to live in. We build houses to protect us from heat, cold, rain, and storm. Houses also protect us from robbers, thieves, and animals that may harm us. Alright, so why do we live in houses? To protect us from heat, cold, rain, and storm, and to protect us from robbers, thieves, animals, dangerous animals that may harm us. Okay, that is why we live in houses. And there are different types of houses. We build houses according to the climate of the place we live in, which means if it's very hot, we won't live in thick concrete houses. Maybe we'll be living in huts or houses made of wood, right? We also use building materials that are easily found nearby, right? We live in different types of houses. What kind of house do you live in? Right? Do you know what kind of house you live in? Do you live in an Assam type house? Do you live in a concrete house? Right? So, there are two types of houses: Kacha house and Pakka house. Everybody repeat after me: Kacha and Pakka. Kacha house and Pakka house. Now, what is a Kacha house? Some people live in houses made of mud, wood, and straw. These are called huts or Kacha houses. These houses remain cool in summers. We may see Kacha houses in villages, right? So you may see huts and people living in Kacha houses when you go in when you go to villages, right? Villages they usually live in these Kacha type houses that are made from mud, wood, and straw. But we live in the city, all right? So today most people live in Pakka houses. These are made of bricks, cement, wood, iron, and marble. These building materials make strong houses. Pakka houses can be single big houses called bungalows. They can also be tall buildings with many houses in it called multi-storied buildings. Right? So you and I probably live in Pakka houses. If you live in a house made of bricks, cement, wood, iron, and marble. Okay. So these materials they make big and strong houses. And then Pakka houses can be single big houses called bungalows, or also be tall buildings with many houses in it called multi-storied buildings. Learn the spelling of bungalows, kacha pakka, and multi-storied buildings. Okay. Now, next page, houses on the move. Some people move from place to place. They live in movable houses. These houses are on wheels and are called caravans. Have you seen a caravan? They're not very common in Aizawl, right? So they live in moving houses, and houses are on wheels. They are called caravans. You can check Google. You can search on Google for caravan. And then soldiers often have to live in places where there are no houses. They carry tents with them that can be put up anywhere. People who go trekking in the mountains also carry tents with them. They are made of a strong cloth called canvas. Have you ever gone trekking or hiking, or maybe on a picnic? Sometimes when they go trekking or hiking, people bring tents with them. Okay, tents can be set up anywhere, and they are made from a strong cloth called canvas. Right? Those are the kinds of houses that can move: caravans and tents. All right. And then roof of a house. Okay, look up. What do you see on top of the house? you see a roof. The roof is the topmost part of a house. A house can have different types of roofs. Many people build houses with flat roofs. In hilly areas or in places where it rains or snows a lot, people make houses with sloping roofs. What kind of a roof do you have? Do you have a flat roof? Do you have a sloping roof? What kind of roof do you have? Water or snow can easily slope down to the ground from these roofs, right? And then you have some special houses, all right? Some people live in houses built on rivers and lakes. Such floating houses are called houseboats. In India, we can find houseboats in the states of Kerala and Kashmir. In very cold areas where there is snow all the time, people make houses using blocks of ice. These are called igloos, right? Now, igloos can only exist in very cold areas. We will not get igloos like in Mizoram because all of the ice would melt. Okay, igloos where houses are made of ice, they can only be in cold areas. And in some places, people also make houses on the branches of trees. These are called tree houses. See, you see a picture of the houseboat that that is built on rivers and lakes. You see a picture of a tree house, and you see a picture of an igloo. These are very special houses that we may not see every day, right? And then yeah, keeping the house clean. This is very important. Do you help keep the house clean? Yes, it's very good to help mommy and daddy keep the house clean. All right. We should always keep our house neat and clean. The pictures below show some simple things we do to keep the house clean. What do you do to keep the house clean? Keep things in place, dust furniture, let in fresh air and light, remove cobwebs, keep the kitchen clean, throw waste in the dustbin, right? These are some ways you can keep your house clean. You do not keep your house dirty, okay? Otherwise, there will be many diseases, and yes, you will get sick, all right? So, let us try to remember what we have learned today. Number one, a house protects us from heat, cold, rain, storm, wild animals, and thieves and robbers, right? So, a house protects us from all of those things. Then people live in different types of houses. Remember kacha houses and pakka houses? What are kacha houses? Kacha houses are made from mud, wood, and straw. And pakka houses are made from cement, bricks, iron, and marble. What kind of house do you live in? Do you live in a kacha house or a pakka house? And then caravans, tents, igloos, houseboats, and tree houses are some of the special houses. We do not see these houses every day. Okay, they exist in different places and under different conditions. All right, so thank you so much for joining me for this lesson. For homework, I would like you to do exercises A, fill in the blanks, and B, tick the correct words on pages 39 and 40. All right. So, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.